Hello, welcome to day 34. This is our program where we begin with a foot soak. So here's your chance, if you're not quite ready, to get your dishpan, salt, rinse, and a towel. This is Mark, and normally I'm in northern New Jersey, but right now we're visiting friends in West Palm Beach, Florida. So same face, but different location. Today we're going to look at an aspect of meditation, which is the peace. We enter a state of peace within ourselves, and then what we find is that our peace creates peace in the environment around us. On Thursday, the class we had a few days ago, we looked at the heart and the quality of feeling confident. And today we look at the other quality that is established when we meditate, that peace. If you're new to the program, if this is your first time trying out Sahaja Yoga, no problem, just follow along. And later in the program, we have breakout rooms, and you'll be able to join one of those and say, I'm new, what did I miss? So I'd like to say that today is the special program where we will have a meditation and a Footsoak. We'll have a video of the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, and then we'll move into breakout rooms where we have a chance to work with a Sahaja Yoga teacher one-on-one or in a small group. And so you have much more opportunity to ask questions or just explore and enjoy the meditation. I'd like to introduce Sudeep, who will be our presenter today. Hi, Sudeep, where are you from?
Hello, Mark. Hello, everyone. I am in a university town called Clemson in South Carolina. I work as an assistant professor of industrial engineering at Clemson University. And I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for several years now.
Yay, looking forward to an enjoyable meditation with you, Sudeep.
Okay. All right, once again, welcome, everyone. Hopefully you have your Footsoak setup ready. So we will begin shortly. So let us all settle down. Keep our back straight and relaxed. And as always, we will begin the meditation by raising the energy, the Kundalini, 3 times, and then balancing ourselves 7 times. So balancing ourselves at the level of each of the 7 centers. So if you're doing this for the first time, we raise the Kundalini using these hand gestures. So the left hand simply goes up like this, and the right hand wraps around it. So we raise the energy up above our head, and we tie a knot to establish the energy over the 7th center. So we'll do the same thing again, and this time tie 2 knots, and the third time tie 3 knots. And now we will balance. We bring the right hand near the left hip, raise the energy of the left side, left channel, and arch it over your head and bring it all the way down to the right. And then retrace the same path, raise the energy of the right and bring it down the left energy channel. So we'll do this 6 more times, balancing each of the chakras one by one. You can use nice, slow, fluid hand motions. To facilitate the flow of the energies of the left and the right, so they balance each other. You can bring the right hand back on our lap. Bring the right hand now a couple of inches over the head to see how you're feeling. See if you're able to feel a subtle flow or not, that's okay. So we will now use these vibrations that are activated with the ascent of the Kundalini to vibrate the water and the salt. So we will move the right hand like this clockwise over the water, directing this energy, these vibrations into water and the salt. And now we can put both our feet inside. Let's put both our hands towards the earth, just by your side. First, let's bring our attention to the top of the head, where is the seventh center. Where the connection happens. And then bring this attention to the first center, the Mooladhara, which is in the tailbone, at the very bottom of the spine. And here, we can appeal to Mother Earth. Mother, please give me a healthy and balanced Mooladhara chakra. Let there be peace in my energy center, the Mooladhara. Let the qualities of innocence, of wisdom, be fully awakened in me. You can bring both hands back on our lap. Place the right hand just below the navel. This is the site of our second center, the Swadhisthana. Let my Swadhisthana be balanced. Let me be thoughtless. Let me not be identified with my actions. Let my attention not be entangled. In what the future holds or what happened in the past. Let it be the present. Let it be still. You can bring the right hand just on the navel, on the belly button. This is where the third center is, the Nabhi. And we can say, O Mother Kundalini, let there be peace in my Nabhi. Let me be satisfied. Let me be a satisfied person in every way, materially, socially. Let me be fully satisfied. So that my attention is free so that my yearning is not for worldly things, but the yearning of the spirit itself to realize itself. To fulfill its connection with the truth. Let me feel that peace. We can place the right hand on our heart in the middle of our chest and say, let me be free of all fear. Let me feel peace in my heart. As Shri Mataji has said, it is only when we have peace in ourselves, when we have peace within, in our hearts, that there can be peace in the world. So let me feel that peace within. You can also place the right hand on the left side of the heart and reaffirm, I am the pure spirit. I am that ocean of bliss. I am that truth. I am that pure awareness. I am the pure spirit. We can place the right hand across the forehead. Just bend the head down slightly. We say, I forgive everyone. And I forgive myself unconditionally. This is the most powerful of mantras, of affirmations. And perhaps the simplest. I forgive. I forgive. And finally, we can bring the right hand on top of our head. Just gently press down the center of the head with the center of the palm, stretching our fingers outward. Gently massage, moving your hand clockwise around the scalp. Humbly, fervently, sincerely asking the Kundalini, Mother, please give me that connection. Please make me one with the truth. The truth that is all pervading. That is beyond all limits, beyond any description. Let me feel that peace of being one. You can bring the right hand down. Keep our attention on top of our head. We can slowly open our eyes. Hopefully, we are feeling more peaceful within. We can rinse off both our feet. Set the Footsoak pan aside. And with our attention at the top of our head, let's listen to a talk by Shri Mataji that she gave in 1990 at the United Nations, where she talks about the importance of achieving that peace and balance within before peace can be realized in the world.
You'll be amazed. Because when this Kundalini rises, she touches that all pervading vital power, and you are blessed with all your physical, mental, emotional upliftment. Not only that, but complete nourishment. Because this little point was left out, we are suffering. Ecological problems can be solved very easily if you get into your balances. For example, we use machines or anything, we go to extremes. We have no balance. Actually, the mental projection is a linear movement. But if it has no support with the reality, it recoils back on you. Even science. Science, of course, we must say that science has done a lot of harm in a way because it has produced atomic bombs and all that. But also the science also tells us this is wrong. We are going too far with it. We should stop. But we don't pay any heed to it. This is our own mistake, that we have to understand that there is a kind of a balance which is needed in our own lives, in our own temperament, in our own being. But supposing if you force yourself, you cannot do it. If you tell yourself, no, you must be balanced. You should have balanced food. You should have balanced life. You cannot. Because as at the human awareness, you cannot. But once you become the spirit, it automatically works out. Now in this diagram you'll see there are 3 channels which are shown, and also there are centers which are shown here, which are 7 in number. Now the centers are something like this, I would say, and this is the left and the right side, 2 sympathetic nervous system. And in the center is the parasympathetic nervous system. Doctors call it as an autonomous nervous system. But who is the auto? And who controls the auto? And how to reach the auto is the problem. Supposing you have a tree very much grown, you must know it has to have roots down below. And if it has not got those roots developed, it's about to fall off. So this is the knowledge of the roots. And as scientists, you must have an open mind about it, absolutely an open mind. Take it as a hypothesis. And if it works, as honest people, you have to accept. For example, my husband always said that you are a saint. I know, you are an awliya. He used to say that. But I can't believe you can make anybody like you. It's a different thing. It's a different category. But these days, these categories are born. So many are seeking the truth. Never in the history of spirituality you had so many people who were seeking the truth. They are misled, I know, and they are used, exploited, agreed. But there are seekers. So I call it a blossom time. This is a special time when this has to happen. But people have to have seriousness about it. I mean, in the society that I move, as you know, there's another society also I have, in which I find people talking like this. This guru is very good. He's expensive, but very good. And the one gave some bargains, and another has lowered some prices. If you are going to judge your guru by how much money he takes, or how much you can save, then it's such a money-oriented nonsense. It cannot be anything divine. Divine doesn't understand money. Never. So once you understand this simple point, you'll be able to reach the truth very easily, that if you have to seek the truth, it's a living process within you which has to work it out. And when it works out, then only you can feel that beautiful surrounding, all-pervading power about which all the religions have described. Now, if you go even to religions which have only talked of the formless God, or some who have talked of the form, there's one common point they have said. Seek the eternal. All of them have said, seek the eternal and use the temporary with all understanding in its own limitations. But you can't do it. That's the trouble. We just can't keep ourselves into those limitations. If we take to drinking, we become drunkards. If we take to work, we become work alcoholics. If we take to anything, we go to extremes. Only thing that really gives us the complete balance is the spirit. Now how? Because spirit is like the light. Supposing you are holding a snake in your hand, and if somebody tells you you are holding a snake in your hand and it's all darkness, then one may say, no, it's not, it's a rope. How can you argue? Till the snake bites the person, he is not going to leave the snake. Best thing is to put on the light. And in that light, he can see and he can throw away the snake. This is how today's Sahaja Yoga is working. Sahaja means born with you is the right to be united with this divine power. Yoga doesn't mean standing on your heads, or it doesn't mean breaking your knees. It doesn't mean that at all. If you see Patanjali Yoga, then in the Patanjali, he has written it into 8 ashtangas, into 8 folds, out of which Yama Niyama is a wee bit, out of which the exercise is even much a smaller percentage. Also, it is said very clearly that when your Kundalini rises, then you must do this center, or this center is being augmented, constricted. Then you have to use a particular type of an exercise. Patanjali Yoga is such a big book. But those people who just make it a physical one do not understand that we are not only physical beings. If we were only physical being, I get many wrestlers coming to me to say that, Mother, we have no peace. Will you give us peace? We are much more than physical being. We are physical being, we are mental being, we are emotional being, above all, we are spiritual being. And that spiritual being has to manifest. That manifestation has to take place in our awareness. People talk of spirituality here and there. It's a serious thing one has to understand. If United Nations has to express itself in reality, then I would say the people of United Nations must get their self-realization first. And then they can understand what they are, how great they are, how glorious they are, the so many ways and so many powers they have which they can use. And this is the power of love, which we have never used. Actually, when you read about United Nations, you think it is conceived as a thing that works on the power of love. But where is that power of love? That is this all-pervading power. You become extremely dynamic, extremely active, extremely sensible, wise, but above all, extremely compassionate.
Let's sit and see if we enter that state and maintain that state of peace. If thoughts are coming, they're pulling our attention away from the state of silence and inner peace and calm, we can try to guide the attention back to that place where we are silent by just resting the hand on top of the head. Just feel the presence of the hand. Doesn't require any visualization, any conceptualization. You just feel there's our hand. Raise our hand up. See if we find that place. I am peace. I want to give peace to the world. Rest our hand on our lap. The one thing we gradually learn in Sahaja Yoga is that we're also powerful beings. That anyone who can bring peace into a situation has to be very powerful. To calm down all the agitation, all the hostility, all the aggression, to soothe people down, to calm down a situation, takes power, takes pure attention. So let's increase our own power by raising again and again more threads of this Kundalini energy. So together, let's raise the Kundalini in the sacrum bone. I raise it again, another thread, this pure energy. And a third time. Then with the power of our attention, we can give a protection to ourselves, each of our 7 chakras. As we develop this power to bring peace to our own inner system, to all the organs, our brain waves, balancing our emotions and our thoughts, we can also use this power of our attention to bring peace to any situation. We can use the power that we call this, the bandhan. We can project that into any situation. We use the palm of the left hand, and we're going to make a circular motion clockwise around the palm of the right hand. So to fix our attention on what we want to bring peace to or bring our positive attention to, we can use our right finger as the writing instrument, and we can write world peace, or whatever phrase projects our desire to bring peace to the world. Once we've written it in the palm of the left hand, we can circle it. Some people will actually feel it become cool as they circle it. Other people just count a certain number of times. You can try 7 or some other number. And the whole time, the attention is above the top of the head in that state of meditation. So we call this giving a bandhan. And then, once we have circled the left hand with the right hand a number of times, we can sit. And then we remain open without any expectations, but we have put our pure desire out into the universe, out into the collective unconscious. And sometimes it's quite remarkable how quickly that power of our attention acts. And we check the news feed the next day or two, and peace has broken out somewhere, or 2 rivalries have now ended in some kind of agreement and respect for each other. So this concludes the content portion of this Sunday evening program. And on Tuesday, we will meet for the next full program, which includes presenters, Footsoak, a video of Shri Mataji, and a musician. And we'll look at this center on the left-hand side that we call the Shuddhi chakra. And one of the big blockages is that all that regret, blaming ourselves, feeling guilt. So we'll learn how to clear that so that we don't repeat our mistakes. Also, for people who need some more information about Sahaja Yoga, we have many resources. We have a mentor program if you want to work one-on-one with somebody. We have a WhatsApp group if you'd like to join and get a daily reminder. And also we post a message to the group, just reminding each of us that we definitely have this power. And of course, we have a website where all of our sessions, including tonight's, are recorded. So you can always review, or if you've missed one, you can look at it on this website. So now, if you're in the Zoom call, you just can be in a state of meditation, takes another minute or two, and you'll be put into a breakout room with a Sahaja Yoga teacher. If you're in YouTube, this is your chance to join us in Zoom. You'll see the link and have a chance to work one-on-one or in a small group and explore more aspects of Sahaja Yoga, ask a personal question, and just feel that enjoyment of being in meditation with another person. So while we're waiting to be put into a breakout room, we'll put on some music to help sustain the attention. And so now just relax. And in a minute or two, you'll be with a Sahaja Yoga teacher. So thank you very much for joining us tonight.